Well, let's start with some myths that surrounds diabetes.
Okay.
So if you have diabetes, doesn't mean that you'll be amputated.
That is always the first thing that comes to mind of people. Oh, my leg, there's a sore. Oh, I think I had a similar situation with my mom, actually.
So that's one of the myths. If you control your blood sugars, you would never get your leg.
And she never got to that point.
That's the thing. Other thing is that people feel like if you have pre-diabetes, that your sugar level spiking up means you'll be diabetic. Pre-diabetes is reversible.
Oh.
Yes. But diabetes is never reversible.
Okay. Once you get it, that's it. You need to manage and live with it.
There's no cure for it.
But the
pre-diabetes is rather reversible, because at that stage, what's happening, you're just having some indications of blood sugars moving high.
Okay.
Of which, when you maintain it, probably it's your weight that is contributing that. Probably it's your diet. Probably it's something that is causing that. We can reverse that thing if we really work on that. So pre-diabetes is reversible. Other thing is that people think that if you take natural products, it can cure diabetes. And natural products do not cure diabetes.
It's not possible.
It's not possible. So what happens is that if it's a natural product like a food or a natural plant-based supplement, what it can do is that it can help reduce your blood sugar levels, not that it can help you cure diabetes. So these are some of the myths that surrounds diabetes. You have to just talk about it. But when we talk about diabetes itself, it's basically, so whenever you eat food, right, the food is being digested and it also becomes glucose, like a sugar. It moves into your blood, and what it's supposed to do is that from the blood, it's supposed to move into your muscles, where it's going to be used to generate energy. But in this, what happens is that there's a hormone we call insulin.
Okay.
So let's use the word like a chemical. And this chemical helps push this glucose into the muscles. But in this case, in people with diabetes, they either have low amounts of production for insulin. Or even they can't produce it at all. You get it?
Yeah.
So the blood then sits in the blood sugar then sits in the blood, and that's what we call diabetes. But for people that do not live with diabetes, they have adequate amount of insulin, which moves the glucose from the blood into the muscles. Then they can generate energy. That is why people with diabetes always feel hungry, because there's no energy generated.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
They feel thirsty because the body has a way of removing the glucose from their blood through urine. So they begin to urinate at a faster rate.
Okay.
They lose a lot of water. They feel very thirsty. So these are some of the signs and symptoms that is related with diabetes.